So we've talked about the impact for lenders looking at new facilities. So if just pursuing this a bit further, what about where lenders have already lent in relation to a higher risk building? What should lenders be asking for?
The information that lenders will need to see for existing assets should be pretty much the same as they'd need to see for new loans.
So, Sarah, you mean golden thread information, building safety regulator approval, evidence of building registration, that sort of thing?
Yeah, exactly. Although the specific requirements may differ slightly from building to building, so you would need to consider what is needed for the individual asset.
Yeah, and so lenders should be looking to review their portfolio to see what assets might be caught by the Building Safety Act and take steps now to start those conversations about any buildings that are caught by the regulations and what golden thread information they'll need to start getting through. They'll also want to consider the loan documents and do they allow for further information to be requested from the borrower at any time? If not, can we look to ask for it at a valuation event? And so all of these things need to be thought about now and to start the process. It's better that the borrowers start to pull together their packs of information at this point, early on in a term, than right at the end. This is because even if a borrower is refinancing away from you as an original lender, if this information isn't available, that deal to refinance is going to take longer, or it could even fall away completely. So you could be left with the borrower who's in default because they've been unable to refinance because that information has just not been available.
Okay. And if lenders are refinancing, is there anything they should be asking for?
So our view is that even though you may have an existing borrower who is refinancing the same properties that are already subject to a charge, you should still be carrying out additional due diligence and satisfying those new CPs as if it were a new high risk building or a new loan. The risks have changed for these types of buildings, and so the nature of the security that you took 3 to 5 years ago, for example, is not necessarily the same security now. Relationship managers will need to be considering how they deal with these requests. And our view is that those initial discussions should be had at an early stage to kind of warm the borrowers up that these requirements are coming in before a formal request at the point of the transaction proceeding is made, just to smooth that process through and make that whole loan processing much, much easier.
Okay, thanks for that.